Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the Cramathon. Woo! It's really early on Sunday, but I just had to show you our kitten that we got literally last night. This is Diggory, Dig for short, and he's 9 weeks old, and we literally got him last night, and he spent the night on my bed. He kind of kept me up a little bit. I didn't get very much sleep, but he's really cute. So you'll probably see some of him in the vlog because I have kind of claimed him. But you know. Yeah. Anyways, so yeah, that's the only update I have. It's really early. Plan for today is I have church and then I have a graduation party for one of my best friends. Other than that, I don't have any plans. I just got a new job last week. So I don't know my schedule yet because the manager has to figure out some stuff with it's a dishwasher position at a restaurant inside a really nice hotel, and they pay decently, so that's the main reason. And honestly, it's pretty easy. Like, I'm kept busy, but it's a pretty easy job. But the manager has to work out like scheduling with the dishwasher they had before because he was just on vacation. Tuesday is when Reaper at the Gates comes out, so I'm gonna be hyped for that. I mean, I'm already hyped, but I cannot wait for that. And then Friday the 15th, The Incredibles 2 comes out Friday the 15th. I don't know that we'll go see it when it comes out, like that day, but that's happening. So that's my update. I don't really know when I'm gonna start reading. Yeah. I will show you my kitty again because he's freaking out. I love him. You literally only had him less than a day and I'm in love. So that's my update for now, and I'll talk to you guys later. Hi, it's not too much later, but I've decided to read The Poet X as my first book. My kitty is still freaking out. It's really funny. But yeah, I'm tired but excited to read this. So I thought you guys should know my thoughts so far. It's like 7 something. My bed is so loud. Also, I'm gonna move my pillow so I have a little bit more room. So I've been reading The Poet X, and wow, it's insanely emotional. And I think the reason that I feel emotional is that I've never experienced things like that. The main character is like has a bigger body and she's black and she comes from the Dominican Republic. And she has a lot of experiences with like men and boys like grabbing her and all these comments and stuff. And her mom is Catholic and makes her do stuff with her faith. And it just makes me realize how blessed I am. I wasn't expecting to like get this deep this early in the morning. But honestly, like, I'm white and I'm also very skinny as a person. I have a high metabolism and I've just been blessed that way. And I've always been that way. And so I have never been grabbed by a guy or had comments said like that to me before. And I also have really, really amazing parents. I definitely have their faults, as all parents do, because they're people. But we're not Catholic, we're Christian. But their faith has always been something that they've encouraged. And, you know, in certain times I've felt pressure to be there and to do things because it's expected. But I've also never felt like they punish me for not doing things. So basically the main character like kissed a boy and her mom has a strict like no boy policy. And so her mom makes her go to confessional and the priest is like, "Are you actually sorry?" And she's like, "No, not really. I'm sorry that I had to hide it, but I'm not sorry for doing it." And so then he tells her mom that maybe she should stay in confirmation a second year. And her mom, like, punishes her for that. And it's just so, like, awful, but also, like, there are people out there who are like that. And, like, some of this stuff is realistic. Like, it happens. And it's so hard. And, like, Another thing too is like her mom is like, there's a lot of sin in the world, that's why we, or like, I think it was, the world is unfair, that's why we have to earn our way to heaven. And like, that's just an awful way to think, because like, you can never be good enough for heaven if you think about it. So it's just, it's crazy. My kitty is jumping on my legs. He's so cute. But it's just like making me think really hard about like what I believe and about how other people view the world, and it's crazy good. I'm also flying through it because it's told in verse, and so the pages aren't filled. But I'm like over halfway done. Yeah, only have this much left, so I'm flying through it. But it's really making me think, and it's really good, and I'm really enjoying it, and I'm glad that I chose this as my first book, even though it's still like early in the morning. He keeps chewing on my phone and my book, and I'm like, don't do that. So that's my update for now. I'll talk to you guys later. Hey guys, so I'm back. It's almost 5 o'clock, and I've decided I'm gonna read outside. So I'm already 234 pages into Poet X, because like I said before, it's written in verse, so it goes by pretty fast. So yeah, so I had church this morning, and then I went almost straight from church to the graduation party, and then I was there for like 3 hours because it was one of my best friends. So I haven't really had time to read, but now we're gonna read a little bit more, but I'm going to wait for the wind to stop. I'm gonna FaceTime with my friend Molly at 5 o'clock, so I won't get to read for very long, but that's my update for now. Hey guys, so it's like 9:30. Sorry I haven't vlogged at all, but I just finished The Poet X by, who's this by? Elizabeth Avit. Oh right, the last name. And like, wow, this was so good. And just, wow. It really dug deep into what it means to be a family, what it means to have faith, what it means to be human, and what speaking and what words can bring together and what it can pull apart. And it was just really well done. It was, like I said, it's told entirely in verse, so it's really easy to get through. There's like 300 pages, but you fly through it because it's just, and the story is so riveting. It's so realistic and so heartfelt, and just everything about it was so good, and wow, I'm in love. And I got this from the library, but I'm definitely gonna get my own copy at some point because this was just so good. It told the story of this girl in a really raw way, and I definitely cried quite a few times, which I didn't expect. It made me feel all of the feelings, and it was, oh my goodness, so good. I loved it so much. So that is book 1 of the readathon done. So plan for the rest of the week as of right now. Anyways, so I'm working. I finally got my schedule. So I'm working Monday through Thursday, 8 a.m. till 3 p.m., which isn't too bad, honestly. And so I won't obviously be able to vlog during that because I'll be busy washing dishes. So tomorrow night, I also have bowling at 6:30 with my family, and my friend is gonna come too, which I'm really excited about. And then I don't have anything else planned except Friday. I'm planning to hang out with my friend Molly because Incredibles 2 comes out, and then so we're gonna hopefully go see that, and then we'll go. And she hasn't seen any of the Ocean's 11 or any of those movies, which I have just recently watched for the first time with my dad. And Ocean's 8 just came out, and I really want to see that, and she does too. So we're gonna hopefully watch at least Ocean's 11. Which is such a funny movie. I love it a lot. Other than that, I don't have anything planned, so I don't know what book I'm going to read next. I think I'm going to read The Star Won't Go Out. I think that's going to be my next one, because I'm so excited for that book. And, you know, ready for more tears. Ooh, or maybe I should read a short one, because Reaper comes out on Tuesday. No, we'll go with Esther, because I feel like
This Star Won't Go Out will be one that, like, it's okay if I put it down to read Reaper, because it's a true story, and it hopefully won't be super hard to, like, put it down, get back out into it. But yeah, so this readathon is going well for me so far, and I haven't, like, done any of the sprints. There's been a lot of reading sprints today, but I've just been busy. And like I said, tomorrow I have work, and my friend Sarah is coming bowling with us at 6:30, so yeah. So I'll talk to you guys maybe tomorrow morning. The Tonys were on tonight, and I've been super into musicals lately, and Mean Girls is performing at the Tonys tonight, or they did perform at the Tonys tonight, and I think Frozen is too, which I'm really, really excited about seeing those performances, because those will be so good. So I might try and watch some of the Tonys tomorrow morning before work, instead of reading, which, you know, it's okay, because I don't really know when else I'll get to watch it. So yeah, that's my plan for now. It's like 9:45, so I don't know, we're playing, my sister and my parents are watching Zootopia, so I might go watch some of that. But yeah, anyways, I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Hi everybody, so it's like 4:30 p.m. So I just got done showering, I got done with work. It was long but good, pretty easy. Again, as the dishwasher, it's not a hard job, honestly. So I'm gonna read This Star Won't Go Out. This is what the cover looks like under the dust jacket. So yeah, I'm excited to get into this. I'm really tired, honestly, but I'm also just excited to read. So yeah, I'm gonna read. Okay, it's like 10 o'clock basically at night, and my cat is just spazzing, and he's so funny. That's my foot. I could watch him do that literally all day, and he just spazzes. Well, it's almost 10:30, and I'm 111 pages into The Star Won't Go Out. And wow, it's really good. Like, it's really sweet, and it's really cool to hear Esther's thoughts as she's going through cancer. Sorry, I'm going to move this down so it's a little bit more comfortable. It's hard because there are times where she's definitely more hopeful than others, but there are times when she's just so angry. But the coolest part is that she has this strong faith in God, and like, there's a point where she was like, I just want to be healed. Like, if you're merciful, God, why won't you heal me? But then you can see her faith, like, continuing to grow and, like, stay strong. And it's really, really inspiring. Like, it's really, really cool. And I actually have a really good friend who's also a Christian who had cancer, but she's been in remission for a long time now. But it's so cool to see how something so awful and horrific as cancer can bring about good in your life, even though it is like one of the worst things ever. So anyways, I'm tired. I'm gonna go to bed. So, sorry this vlog is really boring so far, but I got my kitten to snuggle with me, so here's my update on the kitten. He stopped spazzing like a few minutes after I turned my camera off. So yeah, that's my update for today. So that's basically day 2 of the Cramathon, and yeah, bowling was fun. My first game I only scored a 77, which was awful. My average is like 80s and 90s, but then my second game I scored 100 even, so that was pretty good. So that's my update, and I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Guys, it's here! My copy of Reaper at the Gates is here, and I'm so excited to read those. Okay, so really quick rundown of my day. I went to work and worked until 3 as usual, and then what did I do? I ran to the library and read a couple more pages of This Star Won't Go Out as I waited for my mom to pick me up, and then I got home and I showered, and now I am putting Esther's story aside because I'm sorry, but I need to find out what happens in A Reaper at the Gates. So yeah, that's what's gonna happen. I have some cookies and I have some water, and I am so ready to read. Let's go. So it's like 11 o'clock at night, and I have read 140 some pages of Reaper, and wow guys, I love this so much. I've definitely felt all of the feels already, but also there's a lot that's developing, just like in the world, in the conflict of the entire like world of the story, honestly, and there's so much that you don't know. I mean, I promise I'll spoil this to myself and I'll do a separate video with my thoughts on this. But like, gosh, it's so good. And just Sabatahir's writing just like draws you into the story world, and you just like, you forget that you're actually in our world. Like, you forget that you're not in this world. So there's like 400 pages. So, I'm starting to doubt myself as far as like getting through all my other books. I just don't think I will have the time to, because sorry if you hear the noise, that's my heater going. I don't think I'll be able to finish 7 books, but honestly, like, this is all worth it, man. I've been waiting for this book for forever, and it does not disappoint so far. So yeah, I'm gonna go to bed. I have work again tomorrow, yay. And then I don't know what else we're doing tomorrow night. I think that was cool was we watched America's Got Talent and World of Dance, and one of the guys who is in Newsies Live, Michael Demansky, I think I say that right. He's from Australia, and he's an amazing dancer. So like, he was actually on World of Dance last night, like tonight, which was so cool. He's freaking amazing, guys, and he made it onto the next round, so I will link his performance in the description because it's so beautiful. Like, oh, he's so good. Okay, good night. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Like 9 minutes until I have to go to work, but I'm reading my book, and things are happening. It's crazy, and yeah, it's insane. And I'm gonna read for a couple more minutes, and then I gotta go to work. Hi guys, so it's like almost 7 o'clock, and I don't know where my book is. I think it's upstairs. But American Ninja Warrior is on at 7, and I'm really excited, and I'm planning on reading that. I'm reading my book like during commercial breaks. Ninja Warrior is just like a super fun show to watch. It's really cool and fun, and even though there's a very high failure rate, it's still like amazing to see what these people can do, and I know that I can never do anything like run the ninja courses that they run, because it's literally insane. And so yeah, I'm gonna watch the show. Work was good. I was busy all day, which was so nice, and I read a little bit more of Reaper, but like, stuff is happening, guys. This book is so insane, and like, there's so much that we still don't know yet. It's crazy. It's blowing my mind, and it's making me just, I need to finish it. So yeah, I'm gonna go watch my show and read my book. I didn't read very much, mostly because the last chapter just destroyed my feelings. There's one character, I'm not gonna say who. There's this poor character that has been through so much. There was just a lot that happened. So I haven't hardly been able to focus on, I read like one more chapter. So I'm about 200 pages in. So yeah, I'm gonna try and read a little bit more, at least, hopefully for another hour. But yeah, the last chapter, it ends on page like 190, I think. And like that, it just destroyed me. Okay, so it's like 10 till 11 o'clock at night, and I'm heading to bed. I think like 40 pages or so. I'm on page like 230 something. And I just got to the end of part 2, so I'm just starting part 3, and so that's why I figured it would be a good place to stop for the night. So I'm like halfway through now, which is awesome. But I want to be done with it just so I can have read it. But I have to work tomorrow at 8, and so I should get some sleep. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the morning, maybe. Otherwise, I will see you after work. Okay, really quickly. My kitty is sleeping by my foot. And he's so cute. I love him so much. Hi guys, so it's like 5:15 right now. And I managed to read a little bit more of Reaper. I don't know how much longer I'll be able to read until dinner, but I'm planning on reading till dinner. I'm on page 264 out of, I don't know, 458. I'm about halfway, a little over halfway through, and yeah, it's, oh my goodness, it's so good. And like, as the reader, I know things, but the characters, because there's the 3 different points of view, the characters don't know the things the other characters know, and so like, it's so frustrating because there's a character that's like doing their thing, but like also playing into somebody's hands at the same time, and like I can't, obviously, and like the other characters can't warn that one, and like it's insane. And so I'm going to keep reading. I'm hoping to finish this by tonight. I really, really, really want to finish this tonight. So I can keep reading about Esther. Anyways, I'm gonna get to reading, and I'll update you guys later. Guys, we just found out who a certain person is. And I'm like crying. It's, oh gosh, I had never ever thought of that before. It was such a huge like plot twist there. And still not everything is explained yet. And it's going to jump to a different perspective, so I won't know for a couple chapters yet what is going on. But like, oh my word, this book is killing me. So much makes sense now, but also doesn't yet. I was not expecting that at all. And yeah, I started crying because, like, I can't tell you anything and why it sort of made me cry, but wow, that was crazy. Wow. Okay. It's 6:11 right now, and I'm on page 312. Page 312. My parents and my little sister went to a banquet for one of the missionary families that we support, and me and my brothers stayed here. So I'm probably gonna go make myself some dinner pretty soon. Yeah. I just had to check in and say that, like, that blew my mind, and just, I'm shocked, and I need to find out more about this and this particular character's reaction to this revelation, and like, I want other people to know about it, but right now it's just one person. But wow, that was unexpected, and wow, it was so cool. Okay, I'm gonna keep reading. Guys, I finished Reaper. I died. And yes, I did move from the spot. I went upstairs and read for quite a while. But wow, that was amazing. That was intense. A lot more of the war that happens because that's just naturally where the story is going. And so the 4th one, I feel like, will also be more of that. But the thing that boggles my mind is the fact that you have such like a closed ending, but it's also so open. Like, you know that like certain things have to happen in the next book, but also like it was a good conclusion and a good build up to the last book that didn't leave you like, I mean, obviously I'm dying inside for the next book, which we have absolutely no idea when that comes out, because like this one literally just came out, and the release date for this one got pushed back a few times as well. There were so many emotional moments, and that's the crazy thing too, is the fact that like Sabatahir can balance the emotions with the killing, with the world building, with like everything is such a good balance, which I love. I feel like that in the first 2 books too. Like, you have the moments of the peace and the quiet and the emotions and the, you know, relationships building, even if it's just like between friends. You have that in in the books, so you have those moments of quiet. You also have such good like world building, especially in this one, because in Reaper we got to go outside of the Empire itself. We got to go into like the surrounding lands a little bit and hear more about just the world of Ember, and like it was so cool, and I like how it was different from the Empire but also made sense in that world too. So well done, and like my emotions were torn to shreds, and I'm dying, and I finished it, and oh my gosh, I'm so happy that I finished it. Like, wow. Oh man, I'm dead inside, and in all the best ways. So my family's watching Zootopia upstairs. They're finishing that, so I think I'm gonna go watch that with them, and then I can get back to reading The Star Won't Go Out. Oh, also, since this was for the challenge of read a book that's predicted 5-star read, 100% 5 stars, like all the stars, please. So yeah, so I'm gonna try and read some more of This Star Won't Go Out tonight. I'm not very far in, honestly. I'm on page 114 out of 431. So I still have quite a ways to go, but there's a lot of pictures and stuff, and the pages aren't full because it's like diary entries and interviews and stuff like that. So I should be able to speed through that, especially since tomorrow, the only thing I have going on tomorrow is The Incredibles 2 comes out, so I'm super excited. So I'm going to go with my friend Molly and her friend Chris, and we're going to go see Incredibles 2 at like 4 o'clock. And then I'm probably going to hang out with Molly after that. But yeah, that's my only plan for tomorrow, so I can do more reading. I don't work at all, so I can read, and yeah. Good morning, guys. So it's like 9:15ish, and I'm actually going to head out and help my dad with a painting job. I managed to read a little bit more of The Star Won't Go Out, and I didn't read that much more, though, honestly. And so, yeah, I'm going to go work, and then I'm going to come back and hopefully read some more. And yeah, that's my update for today. Hey guys, so I had a quick change of plan. I'm going to do my laundry right now, but my sister really wanted to watch Newsies, and I have like 2 hours until I have to go to the movie theater anyways, so I am starting Newsies with my sister. It's already playing upstairs, but whatever. So yeah, so I'm gonna watch Newsies, so I'm not really gonna get much reading done. Whatever, so that's my update for now, so I'll talk to you guys later.
What is that unpleasant aroma? I fear the sewage fan backed up during the night. Or could it be
The Delancey brothers.
what it says on your wrap?
Kitty decided to sleep in a box.
Hi guys, so it's like 11 o'clock, 11:30, and I'm gonna go to bed. So yeah, me and my friend Molly went to go see Incredibles 2, which the movie was so amazing. I don't know that it was necessarily better than the first, but it was definitely like same level as the first one. So I wrote a little bit more of This Star Won't Go Out, and I like that it's a change of pace so I can still like think about Reaper. But the problem is that like none of my friends have read it yet. Like, well, Molly's the only one, my only in-person friend that reads the Ember series. Although her friend Chris, who also came to the movie with us, he's been reading the series, and so he just started Reaper not too long ago, so he's only on page like 25 or something. But Molly's not even up to like to page 200 yet, so like I can't talk about anything yet. Yeah, but Esther's a good change of pace. I'm not feeling great, so I'm gonna head to bed, and it's late too, so I'm gonna go to bed. Hi guys, so I've been reading The Star Won't Go Out, and I'm 233 pages in, and I just want to tell you what a joy the book is so far. Like, it's really sad, but it's also really inspiring at the same time. And I want to show you guys what I've been doing while I've been reading. Okay, the way that my camera is registering the screen is weird, but look at this monstrosity of an old computer with the monitor there. Like, what? So I got this external hard drive for my computer, because my computer kept crashing. But we still have a ton of pictures and videos on this computer. And so that's been my job for the last 2 weeks, is trying to get the pictures and videos and documents off of this computer. But so the way that you're seeing the screen is from the way that my camera is registering it. The screen is actually fine. The video that just came on, so this video, right, it literally took 20 minutes for it to go on. It's insane how long this thing takes. Hi guys, so it's like 2:10 right now, and so the plan is we're going to see a musical of Esther. So there's a group called TAG, which is a local group, a local acting group that I don't remember what it stands for. But they're doing a musical of the story of Esther, and I'm so excited. So we're gonna go head out to that. I read a lot more of Esther, so I think I'm like 300 pages in now out of 4 something. And yeah, my favorite part so far has been the Make-A-Wish weekend. Like, I actually started tearing up at the end because it's just so sweet. Esther's wish was to meet her online friends who she'd formed a community with. And so the Make-A-Wish people made it all work, and so she got to meet a bunch of her internet friends that she'd formed relationships with. And then John Green flew out for a day because they got to spend like the weekend, but John Green flew out for a day, who was one of her favorite authors. And like, it's just so heartwarming and just amazing. So yeah, so I'm a little past that now, and yeah, I'm really loving it. So I don't know, again, how much more reading. Well, I'll come back and then I'll keep reading, but I'll talk to you guys later because we're gonna go to the musical, and I'm so excited about that. So yeah. Hi guys, so it's like 10, 11 o'clock at night now, and I finally finished Esther. I finished The Star Won't Go Out, and wow, it was really good. So first off, I'll catch you up on what happened today. So me and my mom and my sister went to go see the musical Esther, and it was super fun. It was crazy because the building had actually been hit by lightning last night, and so like they had some sound problems, like the sound equipment would go in and out. But, I mean, they all sounded really good. And the other thing, too, is that there was an air show this weekend. And so there were airplanes that were, like, flying straight overhead. But these actors, like, persevered and they pushed through it and totally, like, killed it, even with those distractions, which was really amazing to see. And they had a bazaar set up in the, like, hallway-ish area, and that just had like some stuff you could buy. That I actually bought a bookmark, which I'm not entirely, oh, I found it. I bought this bookmark that has Isaiah 41:10 on it. Do not fear, for I am with you. Do not anxiously look about you, for I am your God. With this like cool text, and just, it's really pretty. So I bought this. But yeah, they had some like journals and some bags on sale and stuff like that. And then they also had some cookies and some water, and then there were like some games and other stuff. So, yeah, it was really cool, and the musical was really good. And yeah, then we came home and we had dinner, and then we watched American Ninja Warrior, and then me and my mom and my dad went on a walk. Oh, and my little sister. And then I came back and I finally finished reading because I only had like 20 pages left. So it was a really good book. It was really sad when she died, obviously, but like it's really cool to see how her life was able to influence so many people, both online and in real life. And it's just really amazing that her story is still touching people today. So yeah, so I'm happy to have read this, and I finished it, and I'm going to head to bed. But I think tomorrow's the last day of the readathon, but I think we're going to start And Then There Were None by Agatha Christie. It's also Father's Day. Oh no, Katie, come back. I mean, I've only finished 3 books in this readathon out of 7, which is still, like, pretty good. So if I can finish and then there were none, I'll have finished over half of them, which is pretty good. Hi, guys. So it's, like, 1:30, 2 o'clock-ish, and, so all I've done today is we had church in the morning, and then I helped serve root beer floats after church, which was kind of fun. And then we came back and we just had lunch, and I started reading, and then there were none. But it's really difficult. I mean, I'm only like 20 pages in, so I'm not very far yet. But there's just a lot of people. There's a lot of characters, and I don't know who's who. You can definitely tell that something's not right because they're all going to this, like, mansion on this island, but they all think they're going for different reasons. But they got invited, some of them by, like, it seems like different people almost. You can tell stuff is gonna go wrong. But yeah, so I'm still working on moving files over from the other computer, so I think I'm gonna go back and do that some more. I'm like falling over, and read some more. Alrighty, story time. We were going to go on a bike ride to the beach, right? So it was me, my dad, and my little sister. My mom was gonna drive so that we didn't have to bike back. So we leave the house, and seriously, like 2 to 5 minutes in, we're looking up and we're like, those are some dark clouds rolling in, man. So we keep biking, and the clouds just kind of roll over us. We're like, oh man, we get almost to the beach, and it starts like drop, drop, drop. And there was a little bit of hail too, which was kind of weird. And then my mom passes us, and so then she goes like around the corner into like almost the entrance of the beach. And so we're going to meet her, and it downpours on us. I mean, thankfully it's summer, so like it's a warm rain, but it just went and downpoured on us. Like, we were soaked by the time we got our bikes into the van. And it was like thundering and lightning too. That was the other thing, is we'd seen some like lightning and heard a little bit of thunder when we were going there. But we thought we could we were okay, so we could beat it. And yeah, we got about to the entrance of the beach, so we were almost there, and like it downpoured. So we're driving back, and it's still downpouring, and then we get almost home, and it starts clearing up, and it starts like less rain. Pull into the driveway. Seriously, 2 minutes after we were home, sun was shining brightly again. You know, because that's how it goes. So we have some ice cream cake that my mom made for Father's Day, and we're like, what do we want to do now? Kind of want to watch some movies, but my little sister really wanted to go to the beach, because we haven't actually been to the beach this summer yet. So we go. We drive this time, and of course we start driving. There's dark clouds coming. So we get there. We spend about a couple minutes on the beach. I mean, it was probably closer to 5 to 10 minutes on the beach. And there's some thunder rumbling. I mean, the dark clouds were kind of coming this way, but there's also a large line like out in front of us too. Eventually, I mean, we were probably only there for like 15-20 minutes. And then there's lightning and thunder in the distance. And my mom's like, yep, it's time to go. So drive back here. I mean, thankfully it wasn't sunny here too. It's like still thundering a little bit here. So it makes me feel a little bit better. But yeah, so I was going to read on the beach, but that didn't happen, obviously. Update on, and then there were none. So how far am I? I'm 62 pages in, and there's only like 200 some pages, 245-ish pages. So it's not like that long of a book, like it's pretty short. But there's still like a lot of characters, and it's a little sketchy, and a guy just died already. So we already have one down. There's this like nursery rhyme thing, and it's a little weird, and yeah, it's just hard because there's a lot of characters still. So I'm hoping like as people die that like I'll get to know the other characters better. So yeah. Hi everybody, so it's Monday, and the readathon has ended, and I didn't do as well as I thought I was going to do, but that's okay. Honestly, like, I mean, the point of a readathon is to read, and I read some really good books. So I didn't cram as much as I thought. Katie, what are you doing? The point of the Cramathon was to cram in some more reading, and I didn't really do that, but you know, that's okay. I had fun reading, and I think a big reason that I didn't read as much as I thought I was going to is I didn't really do any reading sprints. Like, that was a huge thing when I was doing the one readathon to row them all, is that, like, I talked about the sprints non-stop. But this time, like, even though there were sprints going on when I had nothing going on, I still didn't really, like, participate in them. And so I don't know why. I think it's just me throughout my normal schedule with work, because I started, like, working my normal hours this past week, and so it's different when you're working for 7 hours instead of just like sitting at school for 7 hours, you know, or like it's just very different. So I think that was why. But anyways, so I'm here to talk about the 3.25 books that I read. So first up, I finished The Poet X by Elizabeth Aveshido. I don't know how you say her name. I'm so sorry. This is obviously told in verse, so this fulfilled the challenge of reading a book that is not a normal novel format. And it was so good. I loved this so much. It was just super good. Kitty, what are you doing? And like, it was just really amazing, really heart-wrenching, and really good. And then I read A Reaper at the Gates by Saba Tahir, which, like, still kind of can't believe that I'm holding it in my hands, guys. It is here. It destroyed my feels as I thought it would, but it also just had such good world building. Like, oh my gosh, we found out so much more about the world and the characters, and, like, just a lot of stuff, and it was so good, and I'm so happy that I read this. And this fulfilled the challenge of reading a book that is a predicted 5-star read, and this definitely was a 5-star read. And then I read This Star Won't Go Out by Esther Earl with Lori and Wayne Earl, and an introduction by John Green. This is the story of Esther, who helped kind of inspire John Green to finish writing The Fault in Our Stars, and it was just really amazing. This fulfilled the challenge of read a book with your favorite color on the cover. My favorite color is green, as we all know now. And yeah, it was good. It was hard to read in some points because it's like a 14-year-old's diary. Like, that's really what it is they take excerpts from Esther's journal as she's, like, just goes through life with cancer and how that affects her. And so, like, there were times where it was really hard to read, just in the fact that it's a 14-year-old, like, and I'm now 19, and so there are certain things that I can't really connect with anymore, but there was also a lot that I could connect with, and I remember some of those feelings, and I'm glad I finally got this read. And then I managed to read 60 pages of Agatha Christie's And Then There Were None. This is a mystery book, so it fulfilled the challenge of read a book that's outside of your comfort zone, because I do not reach for mystery. I managed to read a little bit more today, so I'm 102 pages in right now. But it's just really interesting. The problem that I'm running into is there's just a lot of characters, and so I don't know who's who. I can't keep anybody straight. And, like, they all kind of talk almost the same, it seems. Like, I don't know. I can't keep straight who's who. So that's my biggest complaint with this so far. But, like, I'm only, like, halfway through it, so I can't really see anything. And the mystery is really interesting. So, like, I have no idea what's going on here, except that people are dying. So, you know, that's interesting. But yeah, read this so far, and it's interesting. So that really concludes my vlog for the Cramathon 2018. That's all I have for you guys. Thanks for watching. All my social media is in the description. I'll see you in my next video. Bye!